Well, we are back with Miss Brittany. I'm so excited to continue this conversation. Listen, I am live on my La Host Hair and Wig page. So if you would like, so Henry, are you live also on La Host Hair and Wigs? And YouTube. Hello, YouTubers. How are you? I am so excited to bring this conversation to you. I want, if you have any questions, please, 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 give me any questions that you, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know, maybe there's a lady and maybe there's some gentlemen out there and you have daughters that want to start their own business, but you do have a question. Brittany is a powerhouse when it comes to manufacturing in the auto industry. She was telling us how she does quality control. She fixes things for, it's a lot of things that Brittany does. And it is absolutely incredible. And she's here in Michigan because she's going to be inquiring some companies. And I'm sure you can't say a lot about that right now.
Not yet.
Not yet. But you feel real confident it's going
to. I feel confident. I feel afraid, but in a good way.
But in a good way.
It's a good afraid. I'm navigating new territory that I haven't navigated before.
You run towards being afraid.
I do. I think a little healthy scare is all right.
Yeah. I've heard somebody else say that. And again, I have a lot of mentors. And he said, look, I run towards being
You do. You have to go towards your goals and understand that the only thing can happen that it won't work out. That's it. That's all that can happen.
So let me ask you this, Brittany, because I've been in a situation where I felt like I've lost everything. During the recession, we had homes, and we lost a few of those homes. Have you ever been in this situation? Because we know about your wins. We know about your big moves that you've made to turn your business into a multi-million-dollar company, and we applaud you for that. We celebrate that because we know that that's a lot of work. But are there anything that you would like to share or give advice? Some of your challenges.
I'll tell you a quick story of how we started. When we first started our company, we asked all our family to kind of work for us, and mind you, they did it for free. But once we started gaining traction, we started getting customers. We were working, but our customers' net terms were way longer than we anticipated. Not knowing that from a business standpoint.
So for someone who doesn't know what net terms means,
net terms means the period of time they get to pay you. So you might insert and provide service or products now, but they may not pay you for 30, 60, some of the corporations like more of a 90-day term. So not understanding what that really meant, we jumped into our business. We were going, we were thriving, and then payroll came, and I'm like, we ain't got enough money for payroll. We don't have enough money. And so I called Pauline and I said, you know what, I'm going to try this trick. And I was like, I heard it from a customer. And so I offered any customer that was willing to pay early, I offered them a 5% discount. Yeah. So I'm really like praying. I'm going to the mailbox today. It's payroll day. I was like, let me just go to the mailbox. I said, right now, in a minute, I'm about to tell 100 people that I can't pay them.
You had 100 people working for you?
Yes. We had a huge project. It was a lot of contract at that time. And so we contracted some people. And I was like, I got to be able to pay these people. And so I'm going to the post office, and I'm like opening the mail. And I'm like, okay, a small check. And then, oh, my God, a customer paid me a large lump sum check. And I was in the car crying. I'm like, oh my God, we can pay payroll.
So good, isn't it?
And I was so afraid. I was like, how am I, these people are going to beat us up. Like, how are we going to tell them we're not going to pay them?
No, was everybody friends and family, or were there just
so most of these people at that time, these were just strangers that needed work, and they were working. At the beginning stages, all friends and family. But these were people that I didn't know. And I'm like, we ain't, like, I can't just go in here and tell 100 people they're not getting paid today.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Yeah, I don't have your check, by the way.
But you made it through that.
We made it through, but that was a very learning lesson for me.
What did you learn?
I learned about net terms real quick.
Okay.
I definitely got knowledgeable on that. And then 2, I learned how to manage cash. I really wanted to get acquainted with finances. And you know, I'm a big talker about understanding your finances.
Yes, you are.
I do.
And Brittany, not only that, but God has opened up a lot of major doors for you. One of your mentors is...
Which one?
I know, right? She can say that. No, really. She has some, as we say here in Detroit, big baller shot caller mentors. One is E-Myth.
One is...
E-Finance.
Fred Parrish. He's the co-writer with Goober for the E-Myth books.
Yep.
He's my mentor as well as my CFO.
He really walked you through a lot.
Opened my eyes to all new possibilities. Finance, how to understand finance, how to understand managing cash, what a balance sheet really means, what a P&L really means.
Yes.
And then understanding what our customers were going to ask. Because a lot of times you understand your finances, but you don't understand what corporations want from your finances too.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
So corporations will want to know, what's your SG&A cost? What's that back end cost that you don't put in that upfront cost?
Okay.
So for example, if you provide a service or a product, it may cost you $1 to make it, but how much does it cost you to shipping and all that other stuff? Those are small costs that
So is that
SG&A.
the cost of goods sold?
Yes.
Meaning how much is it going to cost me? Okay, so I brought this clock. Again, $1. But for me to sell it to the public in mainstream,
You have an assistant. You have people that work in your warehouse. How much
lights.
are those people
Absolutely.
individually going to cost to add on to that price point? And so I started understanding about that, and then understanding about lines of credit and all these fun things that you don't know growing up that you have to kind of understand and know. And once you know those, you can have those big boy conversations with a Walmart.
But this is the awesome thing, though, Brittany, and what I keep taking away from what we're talking about. You became a master in your field. You did not just rely on your good looks.
No.
You didn't rely on just you being this feminine, pretty, that could just come in. No, you came in knowledgeable. You came in as an expert. You came in asking the right questions, but knowing how to deliver. And I think those deliverables is what's important as well.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think I came in knowing that I wanted to make sure that whatever I told my customer that I was going to get accomplished, I could actually deliver that.
Right. I have a lot of people that you start, but they don't finish. Or they start and they don't become the masters or the experts in that industry. And I think that is vital.
They don't realize the hard work. It's a lot of work being a CEO. It is. It's a lot of sleepless nights.
I want to drop a mic and I don't even have a mic. I just got this mic. And if I drop the mic, Henry's going to be mad at me. It never gets easy, does it?
The more money you make, the harder life is.
Why? Why?
Because
why?
You know what? I would love to say it's because of the money. The money part really is the easy part. It's managing people. It's making sure you're delivering products or services on time.
The expectations that people have now.
It's the expectations even on yourself. Am I doing the right thing? Am I making the right decisions? It's a lot of that comes with the job of being an owner of a business. So
say it right, Brittany. Being the owner of a multi-million-dollar company. No, that's to be applauded at under 40 years old. Because, Brittany, that is a lot of weight.
It is.
A lot of people depend on you to make the right decision.
Oh, and I'm like, during the pandemic, I was so stressed out. I was like, oh my God, I don't have just my life. I have 400 lives.
So now you've gone from 100 people to 300, and now you're up to 400 employees that you are responsible for.
That I'm responsible for, that I have to make sure that they can feed their families.
So more money, more problems. Like, I don't know if it was Biggie or Jay-Z, but one of them said it. So you really believe more money, more problems, or just more money, more responsibility?
I believe more money, more problems if you don't handle them correctly.
Okay.
I think if you handle your responsibilities with diligence and strategically, you can be able to manage anything.
Awesome. Now, there's a question that my husband, Henry, wanted me to ask you. And that question is, how do you balance your personal life and your fantastic business life?
You know what? You know I had a problem with this. And it's taken
me.
But
you're doing so much better. I just asked you. I said, Brittany, what are you doing? You said, girl, Thursday, I'm going to
San Martin.
For how many days, Brittany?
6 days. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait.
Right.
I think it takes probably you have Henry and I have Alex. It takes a really good
She has a fine young gentleman, a scholar and a gentleman. And he's gorgeous, people. He's gorgeous. But are you two going together on your vacation?
Yes, we are going together. We're going to get some personal time with just us. And I'm excited because I think that balance, I know my employees are excited. Anytime I come back from a vacation, they be like, we can't wait till you go. Because you come back so refreshed and energized and rested and so forth. So I balance it by, one, having a good partner that reminds me that it's okay to take a break. It's okay to enjoy life. And not even the finance of life, just life.
And you know what? The world is not going to cave in if you don't.
Absolutely not. And I think you guys taught me that.
Oh, good. Who?
What, you and Teresa and Tawan and Nieves and Artura, you guys taught me that it is okay to live.
You got a fabulous life.
I think
you have a fabulous life.
I love the life that I built.
Yeah. Brittany has a fabulous life. So I think it was about 2 weeks ago. Brittany has a closet sale. So I brought some Prada shoes. Did I say Piranha or Prada?
Prada. In another life, I'm a real fashion designer. That might be in my next life.
Really what you are?
Yeah, I love fashion. So I'm like, hey, I'm selling all my last season collection. You want some shoes?
Girl, I said yes. I said send them right here. I cashed out her so fast. And then she had the nerve to show me some other, I think those was Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, I had some Louis Vuitton.
I'm like, how do you show me those after they're sold, Brittany? You don't do that. So I said, okay, tell me the next time so that I'll know when to send my little cash app to you. All right, let me see if there's any questions that we have on Facebook Live. I just have a lot of people. Hey, you're sideways. Oh, no, am I sideways? Is this better? Thank you, ladies, for letting me know. I'm going to let you more so watch her. So we have Tony on here. Tony has her own. Everybody, I'm sideways. I am so sorry. Now, y'all know I'm a perfectionist. So you know I'm probably going to go out and I'm going to come back. Because I'm a perfectionist. I'm going to delete that like I never was there. But you know I was there. It doesn't matter. Now, listen, when I first started, Brittany, I would do shows, right? And I couldn't say the wrong word or mispronounce a word. I would make them shut the whole production over. We're an hour in. I'm like, no, let's start over. They're like, no, ma'am. You're going to have to get over it. We're not starting
I would
over.
have to tell you that, too.
Yeah. So I've learned how to kind of get over it. Don't take yourself too serious. It's not that deep. So I'm going to see if, I'm going to keep it right there. I'm going to keep it right there on Miss Brittany. So I want to know, okay, so you balance your personal and your business life. And let me ask you this, because you do have a partner. Now, the thing with me and Henry, we live together. So business sometimes comes home with us. Now, with you having your business partner,
that's my other life partner.
Right? That's your who?
That's my other life partner. I said, that's my other partner, my other half.
Yeah, right. But y'all know how to throw the ball to each other, right?
We do. And you know what? Not only do we know how to throw the ball at each other, we know how to vent to each other.
Isn't that fun?
That's the best.
Safely.
To be like, you know what? I'm done today. And another thing,
we're
always respectful to each other.
That's good.
I get people ask me all the time, you guys were young, you started your business. How did y'all survive being a partnership? And I tell them, we respect each other. We respect each other and we have the same goals. I remember when I first met her and I said, what do you want to be in life? Because I don't want to be a millionaire, but if it happens, I'm happy with it. But that's not what I want. I want to be comfortable. I want to live. I want to make sure my family is taken care of. That's what I want. And she said, I want the same thing. And I said, you know what? So let's do this. In the business life, let's always keep the company first. Not me, not you. The business is first.
Now, are y'all best friends?
We really are. She's my sister. Yeah. We really are. I get more excited about her birthday.
Oh.
She bought me my Peloton, so that's my life partner.
Yeah. I love it. And you genuinely, authentic, honestly can tell each other the truth.
Oh yes, she know I don't play about that one. Yeah. She'd be like, she don't play about me.
Yeah, but y'all can tell even if she makes you upset or you make her upset. Y'all know how to talk.
Oh, absolutely. We talk it out, and we've made each other so upset. We've never cursed at each other. Typically, we'll just be like, you know what, I need a break, and we'll just hang up.
That's what sisters do.
And the next day, it'll be like nothing ever happened. We've never had an argument that we couldn't survive.
Okay, so Brittany, we met each other in the Magnified Mastermind. I want to know what other powerful women program have you been a part of?
Oh man,
you've been a part of.
I've been a part of so many different programs. I think, you know what? I would love to say that Mastermind. You were right. When we started Mastermind, I was not excited.
Not at all.
I was like, I don't want to be in a group with a whole bunch of women. I don't really like that idea at all.
Who put my name in the pot?
And I was like, this is not what I thought this was. But this was the best program I've ever been in my life, and it was probably the most unexpected impact that I've ever had in my life. I think that I will take that program anywhere in life.
Yeah.
I've been a part of the Women of Color for WeBank. And I actually am super actively involved in that program because I think that as women of color, we need to be more inclusive about making sure we build up other women of color and making sure that they know the game just like we learned the game.
So now let me ask you this, Brittany, because sometimes when I'm talking and I'm in conversation and it's it's cultures, different cultures there at the table. How do you have that conversation unapologetically saying, hey, I am here to help Black and brown women?
I think you
with
have
other races or white people at the table. I mean, do you come in like, hey, look, we need a voice?
You know, one of my mentors, her name is Phyllis Newhouse.
Okay.
And oh my God, now that's a powerhouse. She actually is really good friends with Janice.
Okay.
And I saw her do it. We were at an event, and she was like, she was scouring the room. She was making sure that there was enough women of color at the table.
I love it.
And I was like, oh, you can just, she was like, you always make sure that we're included. And so ever since I seen
in that facility have been rescued from human trafficking. A lot of them find themselves in situations.
I politely listen, and then I say, you didn't have enough of us at this table.
So let me say that. Who do you have that conversation with?
Now?
Yeah, I'm saying you in a room, you get this great opportunity, you win an award, and you accept the award, then you look around and say, hey, look, I'm the only one here.
Oh, I go directly to the organization itself, and I tell them, and I say this with all respect, we're not tokens. We're not.
Yeah.
Well, we got here the same way everybody else got here. We did our part the same way everybody else do our part. But there's other women like me.
There's other women like
I'm
me.
not the only one, and there's enough money for us all.
And I truly believe that. I am one that truly believe that it is enough out here for everyone. And that's why it's very important to keep the door open for your sister. Where are you originally from?
I'm originally from Dallas, Grand Prairie.
Are you
small.
really?
I am. I'm born and raised.
From Detroit.
No.
Oh my God.
No, I am not at all. But though this is my second home, and I love it here, and I absolutely adore it. But I'm originally from Dallas, Texas.
I did not know. You know, I'm going to move to Dallas. And where's my bracelet? So I have this little bracelet to remind me my heart is in Dallas. I'm telling you, I'm coming.
You will love it.
I'm coming.
You're not gonna love our Dallas heat, but you'll definitely love it better than Detroit snow.
Now listen, I just got a comment. She said, "I wish you wouldn't leave us out because I'm not of color." I don't believe that we are leaving her.
Oh no, absolutely
but
not.
What we're saying is we don't want to be left out.
No, absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely.
We want to be inclusive for all women, and I'm in a lot of different organizations geared towards women in general and men too. I mean, we want to be inclusive not only with our people as women of color, but with all women. I think there's opportunity for women at any point.
Absolutely. And so I'm absolutely a stickler for making. Listen, if you can do the job, you deserve the opportunity.
Absolutely.
That's how I feel about it. Okay, so you're from Texas. My heart is there. Okay, so Brittany, I have been watching you on Facebook. We recently became friends after we became, cohorts, and we were checking in every Friday. And then we became Facebook friends, and you are wearing that bike out.
I am a Peloton believer. You can't get it out of me. You cannot get it out of me. I love working out.
When the person is in the mirror?
Yes, it's no. So that's the mirror.
Me.
Peloton is either the bike or the treadmill, and you have these live coaches that motivate you and get you to your destination goal for riding.
So they're on there with you.
They're on there with you.
Go,
so they're live. Go, pushing you, and they have resistance on the bike and on the treadmill where you're just empowering
$1 bazillion for it?
No, actually it's very inexpensive. I think I didn't buy my bike, so let me not.
Somebody gave you a gift.
Yes. I think it was like $2,500.
Oh, that's not.
But for a life-changing, no.
Listen, if you go to a gym,
it's the most gift that I use. That's the best gift.
Really?
I use my Peloton. Well, you see every day. I ride every day.
And she posts.
I love motivating other women to exercise.
Yes, and you have motivated me for the last, I'm going to say, 8 days straight. I've been swimming.
Oh, I'm so proud of you.
I'm loving swimming. I'm loving it. Brittany, when I put my face in the water, now listen, I look like Aqua Woman when I'm because I get the shoes, the little flappers? Baby, you gotta get the flap. If you're not gonna get the gear, don't even go.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
If you're not gonna get the gear, don't go near the pool. Okay? So I have on the little aqua feet things and my gargles. I have the tube. I put the stuff in my ears because I don't want nothing in my ears. I hate my ears to feel like they're wet. And my little cap.
And go for it.
Baby, I get in there, Brittany. You know who really pushed me? I seen you, and you really did inspire me. Hey, keep your life healthy.
You do. You have to.
You want a lot out of life, and God has promised you a life, that is phenomenal. But you got to be a part of it. You got to be a part, because He's given us an abundant life. So why live an abundant life unhealthy?
And you have to for me as a CEO, I wanted to gravitate something that was just mine.
Right.
And
so
nobody.
What do you mean?
I just wanted something that was totally. It wasn't work. It wasn't somebody else. It was just me. Something that was just me time.
And that's what that is.
That's my me time. That's my. I would say if I smoke cigarettes, my Peloton's my cigarette. Like that's my me moment.
And I feel the same way now. And you know, one person who I absolutely adore, her name is Melanie Hopson. And I've been following Melanie for maybe a couple of years now, and she swims every single day. She gets up at 4 a.m, so God bless you. She's the wife of George Lucas of Star Wars.
Oh, okay.
And she just recently became, if I'm not mistaken, I hope I'm not saying this wrong, she's the CEO now over Starbucks.
Oh.
She's a sister.
No, I saw that.
Yes.
I did see that.
So I was so excited for her. And long story short, she goes swimming every single morning at 4 o'clock in the morning. And I said, you know, one day I was walking out the gym and I was on the treadmill, and Brittany, I was like, oh my God, I can't keep doing this because I don't like this.
It gives you the energy. You have to.
But Brittany, when I got in that pool,
it changed.
I said, this is me. I can do this every single day. And so I've done it like 7 to 8 days straight. And when I put my face down in the water, I feel like I'm in another world.
Doesn't it change you?
It really does. And this last couple times, my husband's been joining me, and I said, well, don't we feel good today? And that's the inspiration to keep doing it, because like you said, that's yours.
So I started my Peloton journey, and I did a 30-day challenge. And that was my true journey of, okay, let me do a 30-day challenge to really get me jump started. And after that, now I can't stop. I do it every day.
The bike?
The bike every single day. And someone told me once you get to 30 days, it becomes routine and not like a habit.
Right.
Or like a one-off.
It's a part
and
of it.
now
I'll
get up.
Continue to do the 7 days, or can you do 3 days on, 4 days off?
I do every day. Now you can do whatever makes you comfortable, but I love doing it every day because I really feel like it's a life-changing thing for me.
Yeah, I do too. Yes. Someone says, yes, Melanie Hopson used to be the financial expert on Good Morning America. She is an awesome sister. She
Love
was.
it.
And the company that she was with, that financial company, they acquired Tiffany's.
Oh, okay.
She's an amazing woman. You would love her. She reminds me. Go ahead.
No, it sounds like I would love her.
You would love her. She reminds me of Dee, is what I was trying to say.
Oh, then I definitely would love her.
All right, we're going to be wrapping this up, okay? But I've had a phenomenal time. You've told us how to balance our work with our personal. I have 2 more questions. One is, what is the importance? So we talked about the working out. We talked about the getting away. Why is it important for a CEO to be disciplined?
I think to be disciplined, it's important because at the end of the day, the company is your company. And you're the one that holds all the responsibilities. And discipline allows you to have growth, allows you to stay strategic. And for me, my employees, I out of the 2 of us, I'm definitely more of the disciplined one.
I can tell.
I am.
I can tell.
They'll go to Paulina and ask Paulina something else, and Paulina's like, well, "Did you ask your mom first?" Because that's what she calls me. She's like,
"Are y'all mom and
yeah,
dad?"
Yes, she's definitely daddy. She is definitely more passive than I am. I'm like, why did you tell him that? She is definitely way more passive than I am. But I say that discipline allows you to have growth.
Yeah.
And anything that's going to give me growth is
Stop, Brittany. Please say that again.
Discipline allows you to have growth. It really does.
And people do not understand that part, especially that's what I'm trying to train.
Because you're trying to get somewhere.
Listen,
I got to get somewhere. I don't have time to be loose.
Build on this happenstance, sloppy, out of order type foundation.
I tell all my employees, I love you guys. I really do. I'm passionate about what I do. I love good people. I want to work with good people. But at the end of the day, this is a business.
Yeah.
I'm building a business, and I would love for you to be a part of the business. But if you can't manage the discipline part of my business, then you can find somewhere else to go. Because I'm on a go. I'm on a road map that God set me forth, and I ain't stopping until I get there.
But now, are you crazy when you see like what are these things, clip pens all over the place? I mean,
I am definitely OCD. And you know that I am.
do not call it OCD.
I like everything
call it the
precise.
Spirit of excellent. I don't care. Everything has a place, doesn't it, Brittany?
It does.
It does.
I believe in that.
It does, and I don't like sloppy people around me. Work, clean people. And we're going to a commercial now. I'm teasing. Henry, can we break for a commercial or? Okay, we're going to go to a commercial really quick. We're going to come back with one question. I'm looking to see if you have any questions. She said, this has been so good. Thank you, Denise.
Thank you,
so much.
Denise.
And thanks for coming back, Denise, because I've been off and back on. So listen, are we at commercial, Henry? Okay, so we're going to go right to commercial. Thank you so much. Stick and stay. I got one more great question. That's just my question. But if you have a question, go to the YouTube or go to my La Host Hair and Wig page. Leave a question for Miss Brittany. You have the time now to ask a superstar entrepreneur maybe a question that you've been wanting to ask someone. Here's your shot. She loves being a mentor, people. Let's ask her. See you right after this. Welcome back, everybody. I am with Miss Brittany, and she is the CEO. Tell us your company again.
Assured Quality Systems, AQS.
An amazing company, and we're just so proud of Miss Brittany. I have one last question. I haven't seen a question. Someone said, Miss Denise Smith said, this has been so good. Thank you for bringing the conversation. So thank you so much. Now, listen, I probably only got about 2 or 3 more minutes with Miss Brittany. She said, I just missed some of it. That's okay, Sharon. You can always watch the replay. But I have one last question for Miss Brittany, and that question is, what legacy do you want to leave?
Oh, I just told you. Someone asked me that recently, and I told you, I'm really gonna have to think about that because that answer quite changed. In your 20s, you think you want something totally different.
What did you want in your 20s? I want to know.
All I cared about was being successful and making sure that I had a nice house, and that stuff becomes.
I don't think nothing's wrong with that.
No, there is nothing. Well, now that you have those things, I don't have to worry about those things anymore.
You've accomplished it.
I did. I think now, as I became older, I really want my legacy to be known for helping other people. And when I say that, I'm very specific that I love mentoring. I'm super passionate. But I love helping people in general achieve their business or career goals. I mentor so many young people, so many women, and I just, it's a passion. I feel good when I walk away and be like, oh, I changed your company. I mentored a girl last year. Her name is Alyssa.
How long?
I mentored her for about 7 months.
Oh, that's a long time.
And her business, officially, she is making more money in her business than she was in her career.
Oh, wow.
And for me, that was so huge because she was in tears, and I'm like, oh my God, I helped you do that. Like that's touching
that's a
to
part
me.
of you.
And you'll remember me forever.
Ever. You're a part of her journey. You're a part of her story. And that's a seed that you planted in someone's life and you've watched it grow. So to continue, do you think that you'll start maybe a mentoring program?
And that was segue to my next thing. My next thing is that I really want to have my own program or my own initiative, maybe. And I say initiative because I want to help not only me empower other women, but other entrepreneurial women that are successful. We all help because I think it's so much more than just my expertise. There's so many good, smart women out there that can help other women. So
I absolutely agree. This has been an amazing conversation. I know that I'm going to allow you to enjoy all this rainy weather in Detroit.
I know.
But
Who knew? It was so nice yesterday.
It
I
really
mean,
was.
I came from Dallas. It's like flooding, and then I get here, and it's beautiful. And I'm like, I brought the rain. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry.
Take it back with you. And so you're off to New York. Get your hair done.
I am.
I'm leaving you with a little gift.
Yes.
So we're going to give you, Miss Brittany, you have a little token of love in there. And so we're going to pass that off to you. And so we are so excited. We would like to ask you any closing words. I don't see any questions. No. Okay, guys. Thank you. You guys have been amazing. Thank you, Lisa. Oh, my God. Not only do I have Lisa, but I have Lisa. So you know that's powerful when you have Lisa and Lisa. All right. So what are your closing words that you would like to share with everyone?
First, I want to thank you and Mr. Henry over there. I appreciate you guys having me, and I am so awe of you guys. Like, I'm so proud of you guys. I know people are sick of hearing about you. They are.
That's how
I talk about you guys all the time, and then I always tell Alex, and her husband just be helping her, and they just on their way to be millions.
I tell people, if Ike and Tina got and say, this is what they would have looked like. Seriously.
I agree. I can attest to that. They have been truly inspirational to me, and I just want to make sure that that I just relay like my passion for just being involved and making sure that people understand that my journey wasn't an overnight journey. I don't try to pretend that it was. It was a lot of hard work, a lot of sleepless nights, but if you stay committed, truly stay committed to your journey, you can survive and succeed and thrive. You really can.
And she is an excellent example of that. And again, I am so honored that I get to call her friend and sister, and that she's a part of my life forever because of the Magnified Mastermind program through the MMSDC. So I'm forever grateful. Thank you, Michelle. You've given me a good girlfriend, and I will never forget Teresa Atura. Teresa Atura Nieves.
Yes.
And then it's me and you.
Yeah, me.
Yeah. Okay, so let me ask you this. Are we still meeting on Fridays?
I think we're doing like a monthly thing.
Oh, is it monthly
now? Since we kind of graduated. But let me tell you, Teresa, if you're watching, life changer right there.
Yes, that is our angel sent from God.
I don't think we would have been this successful.
I do not think so
without you.
Teresa is Jesus' little sister.
She really is. That's a good way to describe her. Such an excellent way to describe her.
So listen, I thank you so much for everybody that tuned in. Sharon said, awesome. This was great. Thank you so much. And so next Wednesday, we will be back. Tomorrow is the Big Wig Show at 4 o'clock. Saturday, 4 o'clock with the Big Wig Show. And guess what? We're going to be having other pop-up shows for you. So please stay tuned. Stay connected to La Host Hair and Wigs. We have big things coming up. You have been a part of La Host Talk Show, very first one. So mark that in your calendars. Next Wednesday, we'll see you again. Have a fantastic day. I love you and appreciate you so much. Do not forget to share, like, and leave a comment. Even if you're watching the replay, let me know. And let me know where you are coming from. And listen, or watching me from. And listen, you still can leave questions in your comment. And I'll just copy, and send them to Brittany because she loves mentoring. No, she really does. Thank you, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Hey, middle.